Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. And my name is Matt, and we're going to go with our tier series today. If you're watching this video, that means the next 20, well, in this case, 6 through 20, I'll explain in a little bit, will be for your viewing pleasure. And I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the show since we are officially in our tier matches for the end of the season. Season 16 is right around the corner, and we have a regional coming up this weekend. And I'm hoping you all tune in as we see what it currently is in the meta over in the EU, as they have a special tournament going on. So I'm excited. I can't wait to tune in tomorrow night when it pops in, and I'm hoping you guys enjoy the show. Without further ado, let's get into our tier matches. Hey there, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and let's get started with Season 15 of our climb through the rank ladder using a team that we built from scratch. Now, oh boy. So, interesting thing. It's in the morning, and I'm getting ready to render, edit the footage that should have been episode 1. In my haste, I made a rookie mistake and did something instead. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and show it to you guys because it's such a blunder on my part, and I do apologize. But yeah, we're already in Ultra Ball, and we're already 6 fights in. I wish I had the footage to be able to show you how the fights went. I can't. I deleted them before they were downloaded on my editing book so that I can have it stored so that I can work in the event that something were to crash, right? It's there so that I can have protection against power surges. And if I need to take my book somewhere, I could just pick it up and go. And my projects are literally found in the book. I can put it on my laptop and literally edit on my bed if I wanted to, but I can't. I didn't take the footage and put it into the folder. I thought I did. I had copied them, went over, put all of season 14 in its own folder, created folder 15, and didn't paste the files. Now that I think about it, I might be able to. No, god dang it. So we had a wild first 6 fights that you guys will never be able to see, and I apologize for that. So what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna record first 4, or I'm gonna record 4 fights so that we're evened out to 10, and we're going to do all of our assessments there. I did go through the team a little bit, but I'll go ahead and go through them at the end, just to kind of save you guys a little bit of time. I'll just go and show it to you instead. So let's get into our first fight and see what happens now. Okay, so we got Gothitelle, Fluttermane, Chien-Pao, Ogerpon, Water, Heatran, and Incineroar. It's a good assortment of Pokemon. But here's my team that you can officially see. We got Hisuian Arcanine, 252 in attack and speed. Archduraludon, which has a lot of EVs, and I will get to that at the end. Maushold has 252 in attack, or not attack, but HP and speed. Chien-Pao, who is our season 13 winner and like 14 bread runner, and we had used in the Portland regional. Rotom, who we haven't used in a while, but he's got 252 in special attack and HP. And then we have Landers, T, that is 252 in attack and speed. So Scarf, Terra, Flying, like most of the Pokemon were built before. Some of them were reset, but I do have to do more Ogre ousting to get more Mochis. But in this case, we're gonna get these set up here. Let's go ahead and bring Rotom and Landorus, and we'll call that good. We're bringing Landorus so that we have something to counter Ogerpon, and we're bringing Rotom so they have something to counter Incineroar. We can also kind of counter Fluttermane. We also have the ability of doing Terra Steel and going Terra Blast as well. So we do have quite a few options against this team. We're just going to try to take advantage of a Pokemon that I'm hoping to show you guys right now. Gothitelle and Fluttermane with the booster energy and speed was heightened, so obviously they're going to go first. Totally fine with that for the most part. I kind of want to go Snarl to lower down the special attacks on both these Pokemon. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and I can't do Super Feint. None of those are both ghosts. I can't do anything. But I'm going to Protect instead and go from there. Protect on the Maushold because we don't really want to take as much damage. Gothitail's arena trap. So fake out does go into the mouse hole, does nothing. Is it protected? Fluttermane is going to do the Dazzling Gleam. It's not going to do anything to the mouse hole, but it's not going to do a whole lot of damage to Archteraldon either. Now stamina is going to get activated, which this is the crutch. Here comes Snarl. Does quite a bit of damage to the Gothitail, but not necessarily to the Fluttermane. I do crit one of them. And there we go. And I could go with the Flash Cannon, but I think we're just going to go straight for the Snarl. And I should probably... Well, I can't swap, right? Let me try. First of all, let me try. Can't. So then... Yeah, let me just go ahead and follow me then. Let's do that. Here, follow me. Moonblast goes right over to the mouse hole. Does very little damage. Special attack fell. Snarl again. Ooh. Let's drop the special attacks on the Pokemon again. Taunt. Okay. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and Flash Cannon the Fluttermane so I can get it out of here. And I'm going to beat up on Gothitail. They don't know that I have that, and they're thinking, oh, they can't do anything. Well, I have beat up so that I can hit Duraludon and get the +4 on his stamina boost because he has body press. So that's that whole thing. Chien-Pao comes out. That's dope. Beat up. 1. Rocks the citrus berry. Let's go. 2, 3, and 4. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Flash Cannon right over the Chien-Pao. Does knock it down to its sash. Psychic will hit the mouse hold. That's not doing anything. I'm sorry. We're gonna Snarl, and I'm gonna go ahead and beat up the Chien-Pao. Because why not? Why not? You let it get hit down to 1 HP. You're not. Sorry, but it's Sacred Sword. That's still a lot of damage, but it's not enough to knock me down. But I get a +2 in defense now. Beat it up, knocks out Chien-Pao. That's so funny. That's hilarious. That's so hilarious. Chien-Pao, knocked down. Here comes Snarl. And we're just hitting this Gothitail for a lot of damage. And it's now -4, I think? Psychic. Yeah, you're not. You're not. You're not. I'm sorry, but you're not. Out comes someone, the treasure hunter. Ogerpon, let's go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do body press. Are you still taunted? You are still taunted. And I can't retreat. And I dare not hit Archteraldon because it could put it into a worse spot. You're gonna Terra? Who are you gonna Terra? Ogerpon? Oh, that's dope. I have Rotom in the back. Rotom's gonna love that Pokemon. And just a little bit, absolutely love that Pokemon. Special defense goes up by 1 stage. Beat up goes into the Gothitail. Am I gonna knock it out? That'd be so funny. Nope, it's not enough. It just drops it down to like 1. Horn Leech over to the mouse hole. Okay, that's cool. I'll take that. Absolutely take that. Mouse hole faints. Here comes the body press. That's a +2 body press, by the way. Psychic. You're not doing a whole lot. Sorry, but you're not. And now I can bring out Landorus. Which is gonna -1 from the Ogre Pond. I'm gonna go ahead and Snarl. And let's go ahead and do Stomping Tantrum to the Ogre Pond there. Yep, there it goes. I was thinking about it. It's like, Rock Slide, but I don't really need to get the double. The Snarl comes out. I was like, okay, are you gonna miss again? Bro, you guys don't know. I missed so much in the last recording session. I missed a ton. This is a 95, and I was like, I'm just gonna miss. Oh, I'm gonna miss here. Oh, I'm gonna miss here. I'm just gonna miss here. Hey, you wanna miss? Like, no. I don't want to miss. But I did it anyway. It's funny. But now they only have the Fluttermane left. And Fluttermane, unfortunately, is not going to be able to do a lot to either one of these Pokemon. It is shiny, but it was booster energy. So totally could do quite a bit, but it's not. It's just not. Stompy Tantrum. Down, yeah, correct. Down it goes. And we almost swept. It was like a 3-0. Yep, 3-0. Dude, I had one match, last one, that I just got swept. I couldn't get through Chien Pao and freaking Landorus I. It was insane. That Sheer Force Life Orb is so hard to get through. You guys have no idea. It's insane. Also, there's your guys' points at the end. I didn't forget. It's in there. It's in the video. We're making progress, boys. Let's go. Okay, so we've got Fluttermane, Ursaluna. Wow. This is the Blood Moon. We got Fergraph, Incineroar, Torkoal, and Landorus I. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 specials, 2 physicals. No, 5 specials, 1 physical, and 1's fake out. Okay, let's go and get started off with this team again. Bring in Landorus. And you know what? I think it'd be funny. We bring in Arcanine too, so that we can take care of multiple Pokemon. Well, maybe not Arcanine. Now that I think about it, let's bring in Chien Pao. Yeah, let's bring in Chien Pao. They don't have anyone that can necessarily set up Trick Room. A couple of people that come up automatically is Fluttermane and Fergraph. But if I plan on knocking those Pokemon out really quickly, then they won't really have a chance to set it. But that doesn't mean that they won't. It just means that I have a higher chance of knocking them out, especially since I can hit both of them for really, really hard damage. Okay, I don't think they were able to set that, so I think we got set up for the automatic top 4. But I believe Fergraph is mostly psychic. Might be psychic normal, but I think it's psychic. We'll find out. Incineroar Fergraph. Okay, so Intimidate goes off. Not going to really do a whole lot to the Archdrelodon. Kind of a little bit for the Mousehold, but not too much. Let's go and do the Snarl. And, well, let's do the Body Press. And let's Terra and go right into the Archdrelodon with the Beat-Ups. Now, I'm assuming Fake Out is going to go straight into the Mousehold, which then it's going to make it very awkward for Incineroar, because this is going to hurt him a lot. I don't think physical attack is based on this, since damage is based on... I mean, it could, right? I mean, you guys have to let me know down in the comments down below. I think the calcs are a little off, or I might not understand them. So just let me know. Protect on the Fergraph. So no Trick Room. No Fake Out either. So there's the +1. +2. You can see I'm literally doing pennies. Pennies of damage to the Archduraludon. 1 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage, 2 damage. It's insane. It's insane. So body press into the Incineroar just automatically goes down. I don't know what he was doing, but I outsped him. So that's dope. Yay me. All right, sent out the next target, which is going to be Torkoal. So I am going to be fearing I'm going to be fearing Trick Room. So let's go ahead and do the Super Fang. Torkoal's going to protect. Okay. They can't protect on Frigoraph, so Super Fang drops your HP by half. Here comes the body press. Down goes the Weasel. I mean, he's a giraffe. I don't know where this Weasel's coming from. Probably gonna be Fluttermane if he's doing this. Nope, Ursaluna. Okay. Body press. And I'm just gonna Super Fang the Torkoal. Battle's ended. Okay. Canceled. I mean, it's the same thing. Ended, canceled. I mean, it's the same thing. I was gonna drop Torkoal's HP by half, and then I was gonna body press the bejesus out of Ursaluna. Yeah, +4. Like, I was just insta rolling, man. You can't. Wow, that was like the easiest way of doing that strat. Period. I was trying to do that last time and couldn't effectively do it. I still had like one time I had +5, but then everything else with like the expansion, like expanding force and stuff like that, I had to really play around it. It was weird, super weird. Let's get over to our point gains, I think it's called. So I can see we're 1 match away from hitting Master Ball. That's dope. We've got 2 more matches to go for our thing here, and then we'll be ready. Let's do this. Okay. Yes, let's go. Hopefully this is the last match that we have that we can get into Master Ball. Sometimes it kind of gives me a sliver and then doesn't give me a sliver depending on how it was. I had a match that literally, like, we sent out our Pokemon, I selected my moves, and then either they left or the game just disconnected us and it just didn't count. It's stupid. But in this match, we got Amoonguss, Roaring Moon, Fluttermane, Iron Hands, Ogerpon, Fire, and we have Urshifu. Don't know if that's Rapid or anything else. Well, that's okay. I think we did really well with what we had, so we're going to do it again. I mean, why not? We did extremely well with what we had last time, so I'm just going to just bring it in and hope for the best. I don't even think that they knocked out... Who do they knock out? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Huh. Probably like the match number 1. All right, we got Rapid Strike Urshifu, and we've got Roaring Moon, who gets the booster energy, and is it? It's speed. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get that straightened up, and I guess Super Fang that guy, and I'm just gonna go right into body press. They're gonna Terra. It's gonna go straight for the Roaring Moon, flying. So this is the acrobatic build, I think. Could still be Dragon Dance, but acrobatic does usually start like this. I too am gonna Terra, in case if that, you know, is a close combat straight into my mouse hold. I don't want to have to see this little mouse get knocked out so quickly. We will see though. Knock off into Archduraludon, knocks off the Assault Vest, but I do get a boost in defense. Close combat. Ooh. Still standing. Still standing. And I get a defense boost. Super Fang. Drop your HP by half. Body press. Not enough to get the KO. Not enough to get the KO. Let's go ahead and just do that. I have 2 bonuses. Is that enough to save him? I don't think it's enough. But I am going to do the follow me. And I'm going to do the Dragon Pulse on the... Okay, Urshifu comes back. Summon the Festive. Mungus. That was a Cherish Ball. Right? I'm not insane. That was a Cherish Ball. It was a red one. Dragon Pulse. Goes off to protect. Does nothing. See if I can get the attack to go off of there again. And I'm gonna attack into I'm gonna attack into Roaring Moon. That's not what I expected, but I did do a little bit of damage to the Rocky Helmet. But as the Spore comes out, I am definitely boned. But I was not expecting to get like the knockoff thing there. But that's totally fine. Dragon Pulse goes right into this Roaring Moon. Does get the KO. Do you do Spore or are you... I mean, you're probably doing Spore. There'd be no reason why you're not. Right? There's absolutely no reason why you're not. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no reason why you wouldn't. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring out Chien Pao. Puts Mungus directly into fire, as well as Urshifu too. We're gonna go into that. I'm gonna swap you out for Landorus, hoping that you go for close combat. If you go for a close combat, it's not going to knock me out with the -1. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to stay alive a little bit longer. Protect on the Amoonguss. That's unfortunate. Surgeon Strikes. I am going to survive this. Even though that it's critting, it is -1. If it was like super effective, there's no way to save it, but I don't have to worry about that. Which is dope. Super dope. I can't protect. It doesn't really matter. Attack into that, and I'm gonna go for the Rock Slide and hope for the best. Rock Slide misses someone. I don't know who. The Amoonguss hopefully hits. Nope. Those two tie in speed. So it was just the speed tie. I should make that. I totally forgot about changing Chien Pao to be faster than Urshifu's. They cap at 163 with full speed investment. So that was my fault. I should make it at least... It has to be like 168 or 169. I might as well just stop it at 170. But I don't think that's going to really matter. Man, I was really hoping to get the Master Ball. Dang it. Oh well. Withdrew the Amoonguss. I don't know why you would. I mean, I'm pretty much just a sitting duck here. Summon the Social Ball. Shiny. That's cool. Landorus is asleep. Sleepy, sleepy boy. Yeah, he's not surviving. But Amoonguss does sound good to have on the team. It was something that I brought up last time. In the video that you guys don't get to see. I'm so mad at myself for doing that. Yeah, it's 3-on-1 and I'm asleep. We're out. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna play that game. I'm asleep. There's no way I'm waking up and knock out 3 Pokemon. I'm less than half health. Nope, we're not doing that. Not at all. Let's just move on to our next match. We drop a little bit, but we'll make it up. We'll make up for it. I think we could do that. All right. So we've got Torkoal, Walking Wake, Fire, Ogerpon, Raging Bolt, Farigiraf, and Fluttermane. So Photosynthesis team, kind of. You've got 3 that take advantage of it quite a bit. And then you've got a couple of Trick Room setters. I don't know if you would want to. Looking at my team, you would probably don't want to, just because it would really benefit me a lot more, but to each their own. We're going to bring in Rotom this time, and I kind of want to bring in Arcanine. I think he's going to be like the better one to use. Especially if I bring in, like, use my Terra for extreme speed, but it depends on what I'm dealing with at the time. I wish these were best of 3s, but they're never best of 3s, which means that I have to kind of make my plays count. I'm hoping. Walking Wake and Torkoal versus Archdrelodon and Maushold. Right now, I don't really have anything to fear against Walking Wake. Speed was heightened with the Photosynthesis, so that's cool. He's probably gonna Terra. Walking Wake. Make it water. Let's do Snarl. And then Super Fang the Torkoal? Yeah, because I don't want the full power eruptions. So we did predict the protect on the Walking Wake. Oh, they did the double. Okay. Good on them. I assumed that one of them was going to protect. Mostly the Torkoal, but I didn't want to leave it up for... I don't want to leave it up for debate. I wanted to maybe bait them. They were probably baiting me for my Terra. That's probably what was going on there. I'm going to go again with the double Snarl and the Super Fang on the Torkoal so I don't get hit with that eruption damage. So that's huge. Helping Hand is ready to help. Hydro Steam. Into the... Ooh. So tough. Life Orb, obviously. Snarl. Someone missed. Okay, it was the Torkoal. Torkoal dodged it. We're going to bring out Rotom. I'm not bringing out Arcanine. That would not be a good idea. Absolutely not. Let's go ahead and Dragon Rest there. Actually, it might have been better just to brought out Arcanine with the Terra. I don't think I have anything to worry about, but the sun is out, so it's not going to do anything. But I'm going to hit this Torkoal with Electric, so that it's a stab. I'm not going to use Hydro Pump. There's no reason to. Withdrew Walking Wake. Sent out Farigiraf. Protect on the Torkoal. Totally okay with that. They're gonna get set up with the Trick Room now. I'm gonna go double into Farigiraf. If it is Trick Room, I don't know why they would. Walking Wake gets a huge bonus in the sun, so I don't understand why they would want to do that. Right? Doesn't mean that they won't. People have done that before, but it would be super. It wouldn't have. It would greatly affect their team if they did Trick Room. So I can only hope that they aren't doing that. Withdrew Torkoal. Send out. Walking Wake. Here's the boost to speed. Snarl. Drop the special attack on Walking Wake and the Frigoraph. I am going to proc that Citrus Berry. I don't do Trick Room. Oh, you're dead. Okay, never mind. It's like, don't do Trick Room. You're going to set yourself up for failure so fast. So fast. There was one time in an earlier match that you guys won't be able to see that I had a Pokemon with -5 special attack. Like, they weren't doing nothing. It was so funny. I wish I could show that to you, but I can't, and it makes me mad. It honestly does. It makes me so mad. We're going to Thunderbolt the Torkoal so that we can hopefully hit it. They're going to Terra. They were trying to probably bait out the Terra. Fire. Okay. Landorus is in the back, I think. No, it's Arcanine. I mean, Arcanine's still pretty helpful, I think. The Rock Slide's going to do a lot of damage to these two. Flamethrower. To the Archduraludon. It's like, that shouldn't do as much. Oh, well, he's on fire now. That's cool. He's on fire. But now he's getting a defense boost. Dragon does not get the KO. Here's the Thunderbolt into that Torkoal. Does not get the KO, but the Sunlight faded. And Photosynthesis wore off. Oh yeah, Torkoal did Helping Hand. That's right. Okay. I was like, what did Torkoal do? He just kind of stood there. All menacingly like. Let's go ahead and Snarl. And I'm just going to go right into that slot over there. Torkoal's going to stay and protect. That's dope. Flamethrower is probably going to go to the Archduraludon. It does. Does get the KO, which is unfortunate. But I did attack in that slot thinking that he would swap. So if he didn't swap... Oh, well, he knocked himself out. That's dope. That's even better. The thought was that he would either swap Walking Wake or get knocked out by the Thunderbolt. Torkoal would be out here by himself. But now I get a free switch in of my Arcanine. So that's even cooler. And Torkoal is currently weak against Arcanine. So that's even better. Sent out Ogerpon. Ooh. Ooh. This is even better. So much better. The Intimidate goes off. It's going to do its thing. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the Rock Slide. I'm not going to worry about the Terras. I'm going to Thunderbolt the Ogerpon. I can't do anything else, so I'm going to do that. Let's see, how fast is your Ogerpon? How fast is your Ogerpon? Helping Hand. Over to the Ogerpon. Gladly accepts its help. Woodhammer. Over the Arcanine, just barely survives. 6 HP. Here comes the Rock Slide. That's terrible damage to both Torkoal and Ogerpon. Oh, man. I don't know how Arcanine just barely lives that, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Holy cow. That could have been completely different. I think the -1 had a huge hand in that, I think. Oh boy, that was dope. That was dope. Let's see how the last of the thing looks like. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we've got Landorus T, Porygon 2, Incineroar, Hisuian, Gudra, Water, Ogerpon, and Annihilate. Interesting. I haven't seen Annihilate in forever. But in our neck of the woods, we have to be kind of careful because of Landorus. We do have quite a few people that are weak against ground. So we do have to make sure that we either knock them out first or we do whatever we can to not have to deal with that Pokemon. I don't have to worry about Tailwind, which is great. I will have to worry about Porygon Z with the, or no, not Z, but 2, or possibly setting up Trick Room. So we will have to keep that in mind. But I'm going to go in with the Archdrelodon, Chaludon, I think it's called. You guys have to tell me in the comments. I'm not 100% sure. Rotom, and then we'll bring in with the Qian Pao. That way we can kind of dodge things if we need to. We'll have 2 Terra Ghost types that we can use. We could also pretty much do a lot of damage to Porygon 2 because of Body Press. It's so good. So good. Porygon 2 Incineroar. Oh, this is gonna do really, really well. Trace, Friend Guard. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do the Body Press, and I'm going to do it to Porygon 2. And I'm just going to go ahead and Protect because a Fake Out's going to come my way. Mouseholt's probably going to get the Fake Out. Yep. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. Body Press. Ooh, that is a tanky Porygon. Yep, saw that. Absolutely saw that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use it on that guy now. And I'm going to swap over to Rotom now. Because even like... Well, I do have 116 EVs on Arch. So that's just something I'm going to have to keep a hold of. Does do the recover. Here's a Flare Blitz right into Yeah, it's not. Nope. Oh, Rotom's burnt. Okay, that's cool. I don't care. Ooh, damage by the recoil. Here comes Body Press into the Incineroar. But that damage loss. Loss in damage. Well, let's do Snarl. Trace is really helping that Pokemon out quite a bit. Thunderbolt right into Rotom. Knock off. Oh, there it goes. Rotom's gone. No, Rotom. That's okay. Knocked off the Choice Specs. Snarl. This is really gonna lower down Porygon's thing. Bring out Qian Pao now. And let's go ahead and Body Press that. Let's see, how long do we have Trick Room? 2 more turns. Okay. Yeah, Body Press the Incineroar, and I'll Protect so that the Flare Blitz that comes out is going to do a huge amount of damage. Now they're ignoring Arch, which is great. Ice Beam, not very effective, but here comes the Stamina boost. The Boast. Flare Blitz also into that slot. The Boast. This is going to hurt quite a bit now. Body Press. Super effective. Gets the Incineroar. See, I knew that Trick Room was going to be a problem with Porygon. There's the Gudra. Let's go ahead and attack that. And I will attack into Porygon. So I'm doing just straight across physicals. Here comes the Terra. And it's going to be Dragon. Good call. Thunderbolt. Right at your chin, pal. It's strong. Here comes the Draco Meteor. Into Arch. Oh, man, I was really, really hoping, but maybe it's because of the Terra. It might have been because of the Terra. Sacred Sword. Right into Rotom. Oh! Ouchies. Bring out Mousehold. And let's go ahead. We'll use Super Fang on Hisuian Goodra. And I'll just go ahead and use... Yeah, you know what? Let's use Ice Spinner. Because if he swaps out to like maybe Landorus, we got the thing. So it is a swap. Out comes Annihilate. Okay. Super Fang on the Goodra. Ice Spinner over on the Annihilate. So he was assuming that I was going to either use Super Fang or something else on Rotom. Oh, you could still KO it with a -2? Dang. Dang. Let's just go ahead and Terra. Why not? And beat up on the Annihilate, because why not? Withdrew the Goodra. Bring out Porygon. Retraces the Friend Guard. This is a terrible thing, by the way, guys. I'm really hoping that this is a close combat because he can't really Rage Fist into Mousehold. So I'm hoping that this is like something else that he couldn't use before. Yeah, take that. Oh yeah, see, Drain Punch. Yeah, no, we're done. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the rest of it. We're out. I tried though, like getting. It was probably like my best benefit to go into the Arch Duraludon, like with beat up, but not on the first turn. It was probably better on the second turn. But I'm not 100% sure because Porygon needed to leave so that I can get it to swap out its things. So without it getting, because it had Trace, so it was really, really hard. But it's not a bad Pokemon for sure. Definitely have to keep an eye on Trace from here on out. So we'll lose a little bit here, but hopefully we'll get it back in the next 3 fights. Okay, we've got Thundurus, Comfey, Raging Bolt, Iron Leaves. Okay, Fluttermane and Heatran. Okay, I see you. Let's do something fun though. Let's do this. Let's have our big spammers right there, like right off the bat, right off the rip, and maybe come in with our Pokemon after that. Like maybe these two. Fluttermane or Chimpao for sure, because I'm gonna have to have an answer for Fluttermane, I think. Go with Mousehold. We'll withdraw these two. We'll go like this. That's how we'll do it. I want to swap the Arcanine and the Mousehold. I kind of want him out first. I don't want him in the back. It would be really beneficial just to kind of swap in and out every once in a while. But I feel like if I don't do it correctly, I'm gonna lose. But I want to put as much physical pressure on this team as much as possible. And if I could make it so that I take a little bit more or less damage, that's great. So we got Landorus and Mousehold versus Heatran and Fluttermane. Get the attack minuses off. Okay. Stomping Tantrum can go right into that heat ran, but what I'm going to do for Fluttermane. You know what? Let's do Follow Me instead. Like, hey, I want all that attention over here. Don't look at Landorus. Landorus isn't doing anything special. Do it all over here. They're going to activate their Terra. It's going to go to the Heatran, change it to Grass. Good call. Great call. Hey, follow me. Come. Hey, look at me over here. Stomp the Tantrum. Not very effective. Dazzling Gleam. Also not. Hey. Oh. My mouse hold. No. That's okay. I think after I get done with my tournament, I will put a lot into Ogre Jousting so that I can get the fresh starts. That way I could start effectively planning my my triumphant return of resetting my Pokemon. Because Chien Pao should probably hit like above 175 now in speed. That's just how I feel. We're going to go right into the Fluttermane, and I'm going to go Ice Spinner right into that Heatran. Heatran's probably going to protect here, which is totally fine. But Fluttermane will most likely outspeed my Chien Pao. So, which is why I'm going to go into that slot first. Stomping Tantrum right into the Fluttermane. Does barely survive due to the Focus Sash. And no Protect. Dazzling Gleam. I barely survive. But the Life Orb is going to take me out. But I am going to take one with me. I don't know what was worse, though, because that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Because now I'm locked into not only a Stomping Tantrum, I can't do anything more with Landorus, but now Arcanine comes out and he's kind of like, yeah. Timidate comes out, so Iron Leaves is getting that debuff. Go right into that Pokemon. Now I could Flare Blitz or I can Crunch. But I can also Extreme Speed, which I'm definitely going to do because I need to. They've already used their Terra. I don't have to worry about it. I'm definitely going to be knocking out this Fluttermane unless they protect. In which... it's going to be rough for them. I do not know what Iron Leaves does. I think it's a physical variant. But I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Withdrew Fluttermane. Okay. Out comes Thundurus. Yep. So Stomping Tantrum is going to miss, which means I get a boost next turn. That's going to be huge. You guys may not know this yet. Extreme Speed into Iron Leaves. Does not get the KO. Stomping Tantrum is going to miss. That means I get a boost. Close combat. Oh, right into the Arcanine. But I barely survive. Let's go. And the lost HP, does it get it does not get knocked out. Stomping Tantrum over there, and Extreme Speed right over there. Oh, nice call. Extreme Speed. Into Iron Leaves. Scary Face. Lowers Landorus speed. 2 stages. Stomping Tantrum. This might have solidified their victory. I'm not 100% sure. We will see. Extreme speed into the Thunderous. And Stomping Tantrum right into Fluttermane. Let's see if I win. Thunderous will live. That's a crit. That's good. Scary Face again. It goes right into Lilandris. Okay, yeah, he's going to solidify that change. Absolutely. Here it comes. And both go down. Scary Face coming in clutch for him. Scarf is really, really good. But with the -2, I wonder what the calcs would have been for that. I don't think I would have outsped Fluttermane by any means. But still, it's not a bad outcome for sure. Not a bad outcome. We lose just a little bit more. Hopefully in the next 2 we go back up. Okay, we've got Torkoal, Ogerpon, wow, water. Oh, Entity, Fluttermane, Urshifu, Iron Crown. Okay, gotcha. Another Iron Crown set. Yay. Okay. Archduraludon, bring out Mousehold, Chien-Pao, and we'll bring in Arcanine. We'll bring in those 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a whole lot, but what I want to do is put a lot of pressure onto some key figures if they do come out, like swapping from Mousehold to maybe Chien-Pao. So Fluttermane, Urshifu. Okay. And let's go ahead and do Flash Cannon on the Fluttermane. Terra, follow me to the Mousehold. I should be able to survive quite a bit. Okay, they're gonna Terra. It's gonna go to Urshifu. Yep, there's the water to make it certain strikes are really, really high. I'm going Terra 2. And I'm going to Ghost so that if it was close combat, I don't get KO'd, but follow me. Searching Strikes, yep, that's fine. I got Rocky Helmet. This should do something. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. How is it that when I tried doing that, it doesn't do as well, but when everyone else does it, it's like it's half, but it's like it should be more than half, to be honest. Absolutely more than half. Hit 3 times, you knocked him out, totally fine. Moonblast goes right into Archduraludon. Stamina boost, and here comes the Flash Cannon. Does not knock out the Fluttermane. Gets really, really close though. It's really, really, really close. Yeah, we're gonna bring out Chien-Pao now, who ties with Urshifu if he's not scarfed. Our disconnections. Let's go. Please do not let it be me. And it was them. Okay. That sucks. That sucks. That's terrible. But I guess we have to get the wins whenever we can. So there's that. Hey, going up just a little bit. Okay. Ooh. All right. Tornadus, Heatran, Dragapult, Water Ogerpon, Root Bonnet, and Torkoal. Okay. I see you. I will have to worry about Tailwind first and foremost. So let's play around that just a little bit. Let's open up with Chien-Pao and Arcanine. Landorus, and let's go Arch. Right? Arch? Yeah, let's go that. We'll go mostly physical this time. We still have some special attack with Archelodon, but I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna be yet. I don't know how it's gonna be yet, but we'll see. This is mostly a physical dependent team. Heatran Torkoal. It's gonna get that boost in the sun, but I also get like a tremendous lead here. Tremendous lead. But I do need to worry about Qian Pao. Floats because of air balloon. Is that Heatran or Torkoal? I don't know, but I'm going to protect here and I'm going to go off with the rock slides. This should be effective. I was going to say both, but I don't see why Heatran isn't. Heatran will protect. It's probably because of the fact that he's steel. But I'm gonna go with the boosted rock slides. Oh, that's yeah. Torkoal Finch cannot move. Let's go. Let's go Sacred Sword, and I'm just like this. Now I don't know how fast Heatran is. Torkoal's gonna protect, which is totally fine. I'm doubling into the Heatran slot for sure. Sacred Sword. Oh. Heatran was the one that with the air balloon. Okay. Owies. Owies. Rock Slide's gonna go to protect, does nothing. Okay. Ogerpon. Not a great combo to have with Arcanine. I'm gonna protect here. Let's swap to Landorus. I'm swapping to Landorus so that one, I mean, Hornleech is gonna do a bit of damage, but the -1 in the attack should give me some leeway. Plus he's got U-turn, so if I do survive, I'm gonna be able to take advantage of that. They go for the Terra. It's gonna go to the Ogerpon. It's still sunny outside. I hope that you're not using Ivy Cudgel. That's gonna really hurt you. You get the special defense boost due to its body inspect body or whatever. Body aspect. Ivy Cudgel in the sun. Hits the Landorus for a lot of damage. Okay, Lava Plume. Misses. That's gonna hurt your own Pokemon. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's absolutely a lot. Let's go ahead and bring out. Well, do I want to bring out Arch? I mean, Rock Slide would hurt against. Let's bring out Arch. I think Arch is gonna be the best. Let's Sucker Punch. Where do I Sucker Punch? I'm really thinking about it. I protected last turn. Let's Sucker Punch Ogerpon. And I'm going to Snarl the field. Withdrew Torkoal. Good thing I didn't Sucker Punch that guy. Brings out Brute Bonnet. Activates Photosynthesis. Attack was heightened. Spiky Shield. Good thing I focus on that. Sucker Punch will fail. Snarl. Does nothing to the protect. Does a little bit of damage to the Brute Bonnet. It's not supposed to. It was just to lower the special attack on Torkoal. Go back to Sucker Punching that guy, and I'll Body Press the Brute Bonnet. Okay, protect on the Brute Bonnet, which is totally fine. Sucker Punch on the Ogerpon. Does get the KO. Let's go. Priority, folks. I love it. Body press. Does nothing. And the Sunlight faded. But they have Torkoal in the back, which is going to come back out now. Cool. And what should we do here? Let's go ahead and hit that. Actually, let's Sucker Punch the Torkoal. He's probably going to protect here. And I'm going to body press the Brute Bonnet. Oh, okay, never mind. Battle's canceled. It was down to 2. Torkoal was weak, so I mean, they could have protected. I don't know how much I would have done to Brute Bonnet with Sword of Ruin out there. It could have been like a lot of damage, but at the same time, I don't know. It could have not been a lot of damage. It's kind of really hard to tell. But still, that was a pretty good dub for us. I like that. Can't complain. I don't really care for the last match, though. I don't really like DCing, but I mean, it is what it is, and we take our wins, right, boys? I hate it when it happens, but we gotta take our wins. One more to go before we're in Master Ball again. 6 days in, and we're ready to record for 20 matches. Let's go. Okay, so we've got Fluttermane, Indeedee, Water Ogerpon, Chi-Yu, Iron Crown, and Tornadus. Now, this would be the team that you would want to use the Pokemon. It's going to be very interesting. I don't know if he's actually going to be really good or not, but it would be very interesting to use and see what people think. I do want to think that it's like the direct counter, but it may not be. For this particular problem, though, we're going to have to deal with quite a bit here. So I don't see Trick Room being a problem, but we will have to deal with Chi-Yu, obviously Psy Spam, and then whatever is in the back. Could be Ogerpon, could be Fluttermane, most likely will be both or either one. And we also have Tornadus on that side too. Might take advantage of Tailwind, and I don't really have a way to get rid of that, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and use Mandarus, Mousehold, Archelodon, and Arcanine. We're gonna use these 4. I'm hoping that I'll be able to resist Fluttermane, also not take so much damage against the Ogerpon, but it's kind of up there. It might not be as likely as I would like it to be. Ugh. Also, the strat with Archelodon is really, really interesting, but I also believe that a lot of people see it like ahead, which is great. Okay, so they open up with Ogerpon and Tornadus. I could Snarl to lower down the attacks from Tornadus, which would be beneficial. And I think beat up on the Arch would be beneficial. There's a Tailwind, which is totally fine. It's so weird that I'm not using Tailwind myself. But Whimsicott doesn't have beat up yet. That will be something I do plan on using. But right now it's not in the cards. We will use it later. It's an egg move that I have to teach him, so obviously I will eventually get to the point to where Whimsicott has beat up. Hopefully it'll be relearned afterwards. Since it is an egg move, it may not save it. We're gonna go ahead and just Snarl again, and I'm gonna protect on Mousehold. Now, Mousehold right now has done its job. He could swap out to do anything else. Problem is that what do I swap out to? I mean, Tailwind is huge. Ooh, Liquid Storm doesn't hurt. Oh, that's not very effective at all. And now I'm +5. Snarl. Misses Tornadus. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me? I see more misses on that now. It's not even funny. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit the Ogerpon. They have. Swap to Landorus. Let's get a minus. I don't think. Like if I brought out Arcanine, it would be worse in case if like the Ivy Cudgel did go into that slot. But we're gonna minus the attack by 1 stage on the Ogerpon. I do not see a switch. Follow me from the Ogerpon. That's totally fine. I was gonna body press into anyway. Liquid Storm misses Landorus. Hits the Archaludon. Now he's +6. Body press. That's a KO. That's a KO. So probably in the back is gonna be Iron Crown and Inity. Iron Crown. So we did call that. Quark Drive is active. Are you speed? You are speed. Okay. I'm gonna do that. What's Tailwind at? 1 more. Let's swap out to Arcanine. Because I'm going to need to be able to use my Pokemon effectively. Here comes the Terra, goes right into Iron Crown. Psychic. Ground. Okay. Are you Earthquaking? That would hurt against Archaludon. Terra Blast. Into Archaludon. Not enough to get the KO. Gets pretty close though. Big Windstorm. Not enough on the on either one. Speed does drop on the Archaludon. That's totally fine. Here comes Snarl. And the Tailwind's gone. Body press. I can rock slide. I am the fastest thing on the field. It's extreme speed, the Iron Crown. Archaludon having +6 to his defenses. I don't want to swap him out, but he might have to be. I'm expecting Tailwind to come up. I do attack before that, so... Crit on the Iron Crown. It goes down. Tailwind. Liquid. Misses both? Yep, let's go. Misses both. Body press into the Tornadus. Does not get the KO, but it gets really, really close. Out comes Inity. Ooh, good call. Because now my moves don't work. Extreme speed, I mean, does not work. Actually, it does. I'm going to Snarl. And then extreme speed, the Tornadus. Tornadus doesn't touch the ground. Battle's canceled. Okay. I mean, it wasn't a bad battle. They should have swapped out Tornadus in the Inity, like the turn after for Iron Crown, just so that you can kind of expanding force spam, but Tornadus, since you use the Terra on Iron Crown, Tornadus was kind of sitting duck, and then it just makes it so it's very easy for me to take out Entity. I could swap him out to be Landorus. It could bring out Mousehold. There's other things I could have done, but the +6 definitely was not like the best option for you. But yeah, that was a good fight. Let's continue on. Oh boy, ladies and gents, we're officially in our Master Ball tier, and we're top 5,000. Let's go. We've got Garchomp, Fluttermane, King Gambit, Gouging Fire, Landorus I, and Zapdos, Galarian. Ooh, interesting. Especially the Garchomp. Like, I want to bring him back. I'm kind of fond of Garchomp, and I miss him. If it wasn't because of for Intimidate, I would probably switch out Landorus for Garchomp, but I do also have to play around him quite a bit so I can use him effectively, and sometimes I just don't. So we have to kind of change the team around just to fit him. But in this particular match, since Gouging Fire is in the battlefield, we do have to take notice of that. So I think let's go ahead and bring out Chin Pao and Arcanine, Rotom, and actually let's not bring out Arcanine. Let's bring out Mousehold and Rotom, Chin Pao, and we'll still have, yeah, we'll still have the Arcanine. The reason why I swapped it is because if King Gambit is in the open, it's gonna get a Defiant boost right away, and that's not something I want to have. So if I could prevent it, I'm going to. This player is ranked 705, by the way, so we'll see what happens. Zapdos, ooh. That was someone that competed in the Sword and Shield days. That's the only way that you get that Pokemon. It's free. It's shiny locked. I've got to set myself, so it's dope. We do have Gouging Fire and Zapdos versus Mousehold and Rotom. We're gonna go ahead and protect on the Mousehold, and I'm gonna get started off by Thunderbolting the Zapdos. He has Quick Guard, Wide Guard, I think Tailwind. He's very fast. He's also Electric Fighting, which is really, really interesting. They're going to activate their Terra. Probably going to go to the Gouging Fire. I do not recall an item being used on either. Oh, it's on the Zapdos. Okay. Ghost. All right. So if I wasn't Spect, I could switch to Shadow Ball. So that's cool. Protect. Breaking Swipe does nothing to either one of the Pokemon. Attack fell. Oh, what I'm going to do? Close Combat. Goes right into the Rotom. That's a crit. And he lives. Drops his defenses one stage. Here comes the Thunderbolt. Right into that, and there goes. Yeah, he's KO. I'm Spect. I'm really, really strong. Rotom, big. Even with Mousehold, that was still a large margin. The crit was what really sent Rotom like over. Out comes Fluttermane. Neat. Let's go and do Follow Me. And I'll go Thunderbolt right into Fluttermane. Now it's probably just going to do the Dazzling Gleam, so I don't have to, realistically shouldn't have one. Heat Crash right into the Mousehold. Knocks him halfway, but the Rocky Helmet does a significant amount of damage. Dazzling Gleam does hit both. Yep. It's a double KO. I figured that was going to happen, but I didn't worry about it too much. Because like the only option I had was to maybe swap out to maybe have something else, but it's just, yeah. Anyway, so Chin Pao now comes out, and Arcanine comes out too. Certain Pokemon have their defenses lowered, and here comes the Intimidate or Gouging Fire. Now Gouging Fire, I do have to be very, very careful over. But I'm going to Terra Ghost, and I'm going to hit the Fluttermane. And I'm going to go with the Rock Slide to do the biggest amount of damage as I possibly can. This is going to make it so I avoid most of the Fluttermane's attacks. Wow, I'm surprised that took so long. Sucker Punch right into that slot is going to get it close. It'll live because of the sash. Good call. Very good call. Take a little bit of that chip damage. Break and swipe. You are faster. Okay. Faster than Arcanine. Do a little bit of damage on both, but here comes the Rock Slide. And while it doesn't get both KOs, it does get the Fluttermane. It should have got both, but the -1 is what really saved Gouging Fire. Out comes Landorus Eye. Ice Spinner into that slot, and I'm just gonna go up with the Rock Slide. Now I know that I'm faster. Oh, well, no, that was a lie. But I'm surprised Gouging Fire is faster than Chien Pao. So did I miss the item? There wasn't a thing. Sandsear Storm. Misses Arcanine. Rock Slide comes out. He's perpetually locked on Gouging Fire. I can't change that. But I am going to look up his speed stat. 191. Again, I don't know what his cap is. It's 157. So either he had to have used the booster energy for speed. And I just didn't see it. I mean, that could have been it. It's kind of hard. Earth Power does get the KO on the Arcanine. He is super effective against ground type moves. But it was either that or I just like Terra'd into extreme speed and goes right into that slot. But yeah. So for viewers at home, that was almost a win for me, by the way. That was so dope. Viewers at home, max benefit in speed for Gouging Fire is 157. It cannot get higher than that. No Tailwind was activated that I could see, so it had to have been the booster energy to give it the speed. But even then, with 157, they would have to have hindered their attack, which means it would have been capped at 150. And that's with a hindering of like stat. Otherwise, it's normal of 167. So it's 10 points higher, which means you would have to have hindered it unless you just didn't put all the points into attack. So building Gouging Fire to be really, really speedy is really, really interesting. And the only way that I know that he was based more on speed and possibly had that booster energy is because my Chien Pao matches Urshifu's that are not scarfed, which is 163. And from season 13, it was done on purpose so that if I had to deal with Tailwind or Trick Room, I would be able to I wouldn't be the fastest thing, so I can be able to outspeed like the Fluttermanes and like maybe deal with some Golden Goes or other speedy-esque type Pokemon that would take advantage of either Tailwind or Trick Room. So it was really, really interesting that Gouging Fire attacked before Chien Pao. Still, good to know. Invest into speed and maybe put the booster energy on. Just don't make him too strong to where he can't be as offensive. But still, good on them. Okay, next matchup, we got Gouging Fire. He's all over the place now, it seems. Golden Go, Tornadus, Urshifu, Fluttermane, and Landorus Eye. Okay, well, this is the Pokemon we'll be seeing a lot in Master, and this is a player that's like, I think 1200. So yes, let's see what we have here. So we did really fairly well, but I think we need to bring in Landorus this time. We don't have to worry about having our stats lowered or like worry about King Gambit, so to speak. So I'll go in Chien Pao, Tornadus. The Rotom did do quite a bit of work that time. Yeah, let's bring in Rotom because I don't know what Urshifu is gonna bring. And yeah, we'll bring in Arcanine. We'll have a fully offensive physical team outside of like Rotom. Now, if this is water Urshifu, we should have no problem being able to get some of the KOs. If this is anything other than that, you might have a problem, but we'll see. Oh, it's the new encounter for some of the legendaries out front. Tornadus and Golden Go. Chien-Pao and Landorus. 2-minute goes off. Lowers down stats. Sort of ruin. So let's go ahead and use Ice Spinner on the Tornadus. He's probably going to activate... let's do both? No. He's probably going to activate... What is it? Tailwind? I'm going to activate Stomping Tantrum. Terra comes out. It's probably going to go to the Golden Go. It is. And you are... Steel. Okay. Dope. Dope. Tailwind. Okay, never mind. Let's see how this turn would have gone. Do I get to see all the attacks? Okay, here comes to Make It Rain. Oh, you're speedy. Double KO? You're specked. You're specked. That sucks. Chien-Pao goes... Landorus doesn't get knocked out. He just... No. Yeah, that was a specked Golden Go. Also faster than freaking Scarfed Landorus. What? What? Absolutely not. Oh no! They wiped the floor with me and I get credit? Bro. We're gonna check that up real quick. Okay. Steel, we're gonna go down to Golden Go. He's at 84? That doesn't seem right. Number 1000. 149 is his max speed. That's with nature, EVs, all of that. 149. What does Landorus stop at? My buddy Lando here. Where are you? There you are. 91 is his base. And he stops. So I have to let Ethereum form at 157. Okay, so 249 times 2, or 149 times 2. That's pretty much 300. Let's just round up to like 150 minus 2. So it's 298, right? Landorus is 157 and the Scarf gives him 75. Oh yeah, he totally beats me. Never mind. That's accurate. The problem is though, last time this happened, I didn't get credit for the win. Hopefully I get credit for the win this time. Let's see what happens. I got credit. I'm good. Neat. Okay. We've got Tornadus, Urshifu, Fluttermane, Heatran, Rillaboom, and Amoonguss. Now, this is what I usually see for a long time. Heatran, good Pokemon to have. Rillaboom, terrific Pokemon to have as well. Grassy Surge and all of that. He would be great with this set here. Excellent Pokemon to bring in. That's what I'm kind of missing for Archelodon. So it's really, really interesting that it comes up here. But I do have to be careful to some degree. I do not have a way to get rid of. You know what? Let's do these two and see what we could do. Because they have Tornadus, Urshifu, Fluttermane, Heatran, Rillaboom, and Amoonguss. Amoonguss is probably going to be the most annoying one to deal with. I still need to teach Arcanine Heat Crash. I think Heat Crash is dope. And I'm gonna bring in Chien-Pao just so I can deal with a little bit more physical damage. Dude, Body Press with Chien-Pao out there is so freaking good after the +4. So good. I'm gonna bring up Arcanine here to see if I can actually teach him Heat Crash. Because if he can get that, that's awesome. If he can't, and I'll keep him with Flare Blitz. Fluttermane, Tornadus. And no, he can get Heat Crash. It's a TM. Okay. Let's look at Raging Fury. Raging Fury is pretty good. Oh, that's for the regular. Okay. All right. So in this particular instance, I'm going to go ahead and do Snarl to lower down the both. And I'm going to protect on the mouse hold so that he doesn't really take a whole lot of damage. But I also want to get... I want them to kind of make the first moves. I know Fluttermane's going to probably do something that's going to hurt Archelodon quite a bit. But with the Snarl, if it hits both, it'll lower down the special attack quite a bit, which means that I'll start surviving moves. Protect on the mouse hold. Sunny Day is activated, so this is the Photosynthesis boost on Fluttermane. No item was used, by the way, so it's most likely special attack was heightened. Okay. Moonblast right on Archelodon. It is neutral because I am Steel, which I resist, but Dragon is weak to it. There is Snarl. Hits both and drops their special attack. Now, I'm going to continue doing this for at least a bit. But I'm also going to Super Fang the Tornadus. He did activate Tailwind, so he is going to be... No, he didn't activate Tailwind. He activated Sunny Day. I mean, Fluttermane does outspeed my mouse hold. Fluttermane's obviously the fastest Pokemon in the game, and Tornadus is the second fastest prankster in the game. Most likely has the covert cloak. But Fluttermane, I don't really know what they have. Most likely they probably have specs. I mean, they're kind of doing a lot of damage, but not at the same time. So I don't know. Super Fang does hit on the Tornadus, drops his health by half. Liquid Storm does hit the mouse hold. Archelodon stays strong. He's not taking hardly any damage now. This is where Rillaboom would be like perfect, because then I could just take advantage of like all of that goodness. I'm just gonna go ahead and just continue snarling. I'm gonna protect on the mouse hold. This Archelodon is just hammering stuff out now. I don't really have to worry about him. But I will have to take a riskier turn next turn. No Tailwind. No Tailwind, though. But these guys are now -2. With your Tornadus. I think this is going to be the turn that I do the switch. Out comes Urshifu, who is... water? Okay. Okay. Moonblast. Still standing strong. But he is going to fall next turn, so... probably not best to keep on holding on to him. You know what? We'll swap. You know what? We'll swap both. We'll do the double. We'll try to preserve our Pokemon as much as possible. Archie is gonna go down regardless. That hit was huge, so I'm gonna try to save him as much as possible. I mean, it sucks that I'm losing all the boosts, but I kind of want to have my Pokemon live. So Intimidate goes off, Lower Sound, Urshifu. Moonblast goes right over to Chien Pao. That was a good call. Close combat. That was a good read. Even with the -1 cannot save him. Shucks. Dropping the stats. Mouse hold. Ghost. Follow me. Chien Pao. Ice Spinner. Sacred Sword. Yeah, Sacred Sword, Urshifu. We'll do that. Withdrew Fluttermane. Good call. Tornadus comes back. He's probably going to change the weather, maybe set Tailwind or Urshifu. I don't know what the play is here, but I'm hoping he goes for close combat so that it goes over to Mousehold when the Follow Me kicks in. And even if it's not, and it's the Surging Strikes, Sacred Sword right into that slot. Barely lives, but I do lose a little bit of HP. It's a U-turn into that slot. Not very effective, but he does get hit with the Rocky Helmet. Retreats back. This should be the, yep. Just for some reason, I couldn't remember that. Special attack was heightened. Sunlight faded. Protect, and I'm going to Sucker Punch the Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane's no longer hindered by Snarls. Sucker Punch hits the Flutter Mane and gets the KO. Chien-Pao barely lives with a little bit of HP left. Bleak Wind Storm misses some Mousehold. Please miss Chien-Pao. And nope, you don't. Okay. Favoritism. No, I'm just kidding. No favoritism here. Archstrelodon comes back. Out comes Urshifu. Barely any HP left. Barely any. Still got, they still have 3. I have my 2. Let's do Follow Me. And Body Press the Urshifu. That's, I don't know what to do here, honestly. I think I lost because of the fact that I can't protect anymore. Bleak Wind Storm. Misses Mousehold. Does it miss both? It does. Let's go. Close combat. Oh. Ooh, this is my turn. Let's go. Body press into the Urshifu. Knocks him out. Oh, what luck. What luck with the Bleak Wind Storm missing. Who's your 4th? Oh, Mungus. Okay. Dope. Let's go in Super Fang. Good question. Good question. Super Fang the Amoonguss, why not? And let's Dragon Pulse Tornadus, why not? Yeah, gonna be directed to Amoonguss. Super Fang. Drop your HP by half, but still in the green. Archstrelodon barely lives? What? Crit on the Mousehold. Drops the speed for Archstrelodon. Let's go. Mousehold falls. How does he have 7? How does that happen? Dragon Pulse right into that guy. Does not get the KO. But it doesn't, I don't think it really matters. Citrus Berry procs. Oh, the Figgy Berry. Okay. Okay. I mean, we're out of here. We're not going to do this. If Bleak Wind Storm didn't, like, if it missed, I could have a shot on the Amoonguss, but it's not going to really do a whole lot to knock him out. As we saw at barely above half, because I think it matters if your HP is like evens or odds. If it's odds, it'll stop one above. So you sit in green, but if it's evens, it stops in the middle. But I did was like right above it, and I didn't get the KO. So, but Archstrelodon is not supposed to get the KO. He's more like the Pokemon to like kind of wait, and that's probably a terrible thing since I don't. It seems like he doesn't do like a whole lot of work that way. But I'll see what he does KO, or if it takes like a couple of turns. That's why I have like Mousehold there, so that he can knock Pokemon down to half, and that allows Archie to do a ton of damage. Still something that really cool to think about. Let's get into our next match. Okay, so we got Fluttermane, Urshifu, Ursaluna, Torkoal, Farigiraf, and Smeargle. I don't have anyone with taunts. Smeargle's gonna have a lot of fun in this particular matchup. As a matter of fact, all of them are gonna have a lot of fun since I cannot stop priority. That's totally fine. I don't need to. As far as I'm aware, I don't need to. Let's go ahead and get started with Archie and Qianpao. Kind of get us started off. I could also use Rotom for Farigiraf, and let's use Landorus for both Torkoal and Ursaluna and Urshifu. Let's do that. So I have the trifecta of Pokemon there. Now Heat Crash deals with the Pokemon's weight. How heavy is Arcanine? 300 and what? He's only 341 pounds? I'm sorry, 300 and wait, which one? 370? Oh, is that like the biggest that he could be? Okay, Smeargle and Farigiraf. No items were procced. Archduelodon is gonna have lots and lots of fun. Let's go ahead and get the Body Press. Well, yeah, you know what? Let's Body Press that. And you know what? No. Let's do the opposite. Let's do Snarl. And I'll Sacred Sword the Smeargle. Fake out. Ow. Forgot. But Sketch is a thing. Ooh, Snarl. So Trick Room. Trick Room. Smeargle gone away with the eject pack. Trick Room. Are you going with Trick Room? I can't read that. It's Torkoal. Activate the Drought. And Trick Room. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. We'll do that. Swap out to my man Rotom here. Definitely not the slowest Pokemon, but it's not like they have anyone that could do a ton of damage to me anyway. Torkoal can do Terra Fire and have Charcoal, or it could have Specs. So Terra Fire, here comes the eruptions from downtown. Let's go. The Helping Hand. That's going to boost up quite a bit. But both my Pokemon resist fire attacks, so it's going to be neutral. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So this is a bust. That kind of sucks. Like, I expected, if anything, like Archie to go down, right? But he's also got the Assault Vest and a ton of invested EVs into special defense. Should not be falling down to Torkoal as fast as he does. Let's go ahead and protect. And I'm just going to go Stomping Tantrum on the Torkoal. Helping Hand. That raises the attack by 1.5. Eruption misses the Qianpao. Nope, that's too strong. Absolutely too strong. Ugh. Got swept. We're done. Nope. Nope. 3 more turns of Trick Room, and there's no way that I can get through Torkoal. Anti-priority, and Torkoal's just knocking people out. I think that's spect. Usually that would not knock out. And we'll calc that just to be sure. So shouldn't. Should not. Let's do Rotom, who I know resists that set. 252 in HP, 252 in special attack, and I think 4 in special defense. Modest. And Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball. Hydro Pump. And now we go to Torkoal. Now we don't know what the set is going to be, but I know that he is Terra Fire with Helping Hand with Eruption. In the Sun. Sun's already up. It's a guaranteed 2-hit KO from Torkoal. Well, we were getting automatically KO'd. So what was the investment here? Let's do choice specs. Makes Eruption 74 to 87. Let's make special attack 252. 97 to 114, but we're not done. Change this to a special attack plus minus speed. What is that? Quiet? 107 to 261. We got it. How that person was able to beat me with Torkoal after using Trick Room? Absolutely. Terra Fire Torkoal with Quiet, 250, at least 252 in special attack, and Eruption with Helping Hand is a 1-hit KO and just wipes the field with a lot of people. That's a lot of damage. All right, so we got Milotic, Rillaboom, Baxcalibur, Glastrier, Alolan Ninetales, and Landorus T. Someone that I have currently on my team. Let's go. So, what do? We do have a Snow team with Glastrier, Baxcalibur, and Alolan Ninetales, and not one that I can easily set out. So it's going to be a little bit more of a troublesome bunch for me. Let's go Chimpao, Arcanine. They kind of lower the attacks of not only Rillaboom, Baxcalibur, but also Glastrier. And also do a little bit of damage to Landorus as well. We'll bring in Rotom for coverage for Milotic. And we'll bring in Landorus so he can Terra Blast Rillaboom. But we do have to worry about Fake Out from the Rillaboom. So we do have to keep that in mind. Ooh, for those at home, Gouging Fire is worth 1,300 pounds. Far more heavier than Arcanine. Heat Crash is based on weight, kind of like Heavy Slam, but for fire types. Interesting. Who also gets this? A lot of fire Pokemon get it. Oh, Snorlax gets it too? That's kind of funny. Groudon gets it. He's not legal. Heatran gets it? How thick is Heatran? Alolan Ninetales and Milotic up in front. Oh, Heatran kind of thick. Is 948 pounds. Let's go. Okay. Snow Warning kicks up. Intimidate goes off. Competitive is activated on the Milotic, so that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Swap out the Arcan. Well, what can Arcan? I mean, Flare Blitz, also Rock Slide. And also Extreme Speed it too. It's not like they're anti-priority right now. It would be beneficial to get Arcanine out, so I don't have to worry about people getting knocked out right away. And then Secret Sword, not let's protect. Let's protect on the Chimpao. So Heatran can also learn Heat Crash. That's dope. Cineroar can get it. Colossal can get it. Ugh. Foul Play right into Rotom. Icy Wind goes right off the protect of the Chimpao. And we'll hit the Rotom. It's totally fine. Rotom's a big boy. He can deal with his own. I could also do Terra Steel and go right into both. But I'm going to go Thunderbolt and go right into the Milotic. And I'm going to Sacred Sword into the Alolan Ninetales. Freeze Dry. Oh, that's super effective. Oh, I don't get KO'd. Let's go. Sacred Sword. Not enough to KO. Does a lot of damage though. Icy Wind. Doesn't do enough to the Rotom to knock out. Does quite a bit to Chien-Pao. So they are trying to keep up with the speed control. Thunderbolt right into that slot. Does not get to KO, but gets really, really close. Procs the Citrus Berry. Oh, Goth Berry. Sorry. The Goth Berry. I have to let Rotom fall. It's unfortunate, but I have to. Actually, do I? Swap the Ninetales. Trade them out. Do it. Do it? Do it? You're in range. I can knock you out from here. So swap? Get back Excalibur? Or keep him in and use Foul Play? I mean, it's up to you. But you are in range. Sucker Punch fails. Moonblast right over to the Rotom, knocks it out. So Milotic's probably using Recover. Life Dew, Heals Bolt. Bring out Landorus so that we can kind of outspeed these people. I'm gonna give Milotic a big boost though. I don't like that at all. +4. But now I can go. Let's not use that to Rock Slide. And Sucker Punch on the Milotic. Sucker Punch does hit and hits and does succeed. Here comes the Rock Slide. Does knock out both the Pokemon. Let's go. That physical defense wasn't helping you out too much due to the snow. But I do have a Sword of Ruin out there, and that does a lot of damage because he's got Life Orb. Oh yeah, I could totally respec Chien-Pao now. It's dope. I totally forgot. Grassy Surge activates, giving Rillaboom time to do his recover thing, as well as other stuff. And we also have Excalibur out in the field now, who has access to Ice Shard. We're going to swap to Arcanine, and I am going to protect for the fake out that's inevitably going to hit one of my Pokemon. I would rather not get hit with both, so I'm just going to swap and hope for the best. Chien-Pao's looking pretty strong out there. Now that we can respec Chien-Pao, I can make it faster than Iron Crown for sure, and make it so that I can actually do quite a bit of damage to that Pokemon. Tired of being outsped by that Pokemon. The only way that you can outspeed me is to literally do speed for the booster energy, and I'll do my best to reset that. Fake out goes to the protected Chien-Pao. Get wrecked. Icicle Spirit, the thing I was worried about. That's a crit. Not very effective. Not very effective. Still not very effective. Hey, do you want to hear not very effective? 5 times, that's loaded dice right there. Snow stopped, which is totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and extreme speed right into this Excalibur. And I kind of want to go Ice Spinner. I'm not in range to get knocked out. At least I shouldn't be. Let's go for it. We'll do 1 and 1. I know that Excalibur cannot... I mean, he can use Ice Shard, but it's not enough to really knock out Arcanine, but I will have access to extreme speed, which is being activated right now. Is it as strong as Dragonites? I do not know. We'll find out as he Terra Normals and extreme speeds with the Choice Band in his hand. And let's see what happens. Extreme speed, no protects on their side, and oop. Oh, just shy of a one hit. Grassy Glide goes right over to the Chien Pao. That's still a lot of damage, but oh, Breaking Sweat, -1. You outspeed Chien Pao? No. Oh, wait, never mind. Minuses. Minuses, folks. That's true. Minuses. The minuses did it. Grassy Surge is gone. Extreme speed. Yeah, we'll go across the way. Yeah, we'll go across the way. Just double. Battle canceled. Okay. Good showing, Arcanine. We did it. Congratulations, my man. God, I love like Arcanine. Now that I got him the way that I want him to be, he's not bulky. I thought that he would be able to survive like Gyarados. I thought that's what he would be like, right? Does intimidate, drops people's physical attacks. Will be able to last like a lot longer. And then you have Pokemon that are like basically built that still knocked him out, like Landorus for some reason. It's like, even with the -1, you still knock out Arcanine, who is built in both defenses and a little bit of HP. And it's like, bro, what am I doing? Apparently not that. Apparently not that. Okay, so we're versing a Fluttermane, Tornadus, Roin-Moon, Swampert. He's someone I'm seeing quite a lot lately. Glamora and Tinkaton. Interesting. So fake out Glamora with Meteor Smash or Meteor Bash. It's the Power Herb probably set. Swampert, I'm seeing a lot. I'm not 100% sure what the idea is around that Pokemon just yet, but it's pretty interesting. Tailwind, possibly with the Covert Cloak on Tornadus, and we got the 2 Photosynthesis Pokemon in the back. That's probably Sunny Day and not Rain Dance, but I don't really care because I'm not using Rain Dance myself. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's do these 3 and maybe not Rotom. Yeah, you know what? We will do Rotom. Let's do Rotom. He may not be able to hit a whole lot on that side of the team, but Shadow Balls and Thunderbolts are going to do excellent. Excellent. Okay, Roaring Moon and Tinkaton. Well, shiny, let's go. Mold Breaker. Tinkaton floats by Air Balloon. And Protosynthesis activates on the Roaring Moon, and its speed was heightened. Okay. Let's go ahead and go drag or body press on the Roaring Moon, and I will protect on Mouse Hold. Out comes the Terra on their side, goes to the Roaring Moon. Becomes ground. Are you an earthquake spammer? I'm not sure. Maybe you were doing that defensively. Fake out goes to the protect. You do spam earthquake. Okay. Super effective. Stamina boost on the Archelodon. That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. Earthquake's physical. Let's hit him again. But I'm gonna Super Fang the Tinkaton to pop the air balloon. Oh, you move faster than Mouse Hold. Okay. I mean, your speed is boosted. Stamina boost again. Super Fang on the Tinkaton. Let's drop her health by half. Body press. Knock out the Roaring Moon. Thunder Wave. Right on the Archelodon. And I have not used my Terra yet. Fluttermane comes in next. Good question. What do I do here? Flash Cannon the Fluttermane. And I'm going to protect on the Mousehold. Because I think Archie is going to go down here. There's nothing I could really do to save him. So, Dazzling Gleam. Just barely survives. Gigaton Hammer goes to the Protect. Oh, please do not. Paralyze. Flash Cannon. Bop. Does not get the KO on the Fluttermane, but that's okay. It doesn't need to. It's doing damage, and that's all that really matters. Okay, let's swap to Landorus. Archie has done all that it needs to do. And I'm going to go ahead and swap again to Rotom. That's what we'll do. We'll do the double switch. Bring out Rotom. Oh, they're also going to switch out. Interesting. Swampert, huh? Shiny too. That's awesome. It's like this person just wants to like brag. It's like look at all my shinies. I'm like, that's dope. Clear Amulet prevents its stats from being lowered. Interesting. Dazzling Gleam. What a typing are you? Water ground? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Rock Slide and has no effect. Has no effect. Shadow Ball. Yeah, let's do that. Fluttermane's gonna protect. Totally fine. Means not a spec item. Rock Slide. Misses to protect. It's gonna hit the Swampert. Not very effective, but that's okay. Out comes the Shadow Ball. Swampert flinch, could not move. Let's go. And we're just gonna go double into that slot. Let's go. Absolutely. Let's do that. Up prevents the Rock Slide. Good call on the wide guard there. Dazzling Gleam. Now here comes the Shadow Ball. Right for Swampert's face. Not a KO yet. Now let's do that again. And this time, I'm going to take out Fluttermane. Wide guard. Maybe the swap into Mousehold here would have been the better one. Yeah, because I could have survived on the Rotom. That's unfortunate. How unfortunate. Ow, how unfortunate. do that. Follow me. Okay, so if it's not a sprint move, it is. Yeah, totally it was a sprint move. There'd be no reason to click anything else. Hurt a little bit by the rocky helmet. Does he get knocked out too? Yes, I took him with me. Let's go. I still lost, but I still took him with me. Let's go. Yeah, obviously the better play there. As soon as they used wide guard, like, okay, I'm scarfed into wide guard. I can't, or rock slide. I can't do anything. It would have been easier or better to swap out the second and then knock out the Fluttermane to bring in another Pokemon so that wide guard did nothing. And then I would have been able to survive at least one more attack with two of my attackers, but it is what it is. Let's get over to our next match. Okay, we've got Iron Crown, Iron Jugulus, I think it looks like Iron Jugulus. The flower thing, that's cool, neat, and funny. Entity, Gallade, and Hatterini. So a Psy spam, whatever this is, I think it's like Trick, not, well, I mean, it could be Trick Room, but a lot of people are incredibly fast. And like Tailwind, I don't know what this team is supposed to do. It's so off. Okay, I think we'll open up with Chien-Pao Landorus, and then bring in Rotom and Archie. I think that's what we're gonna do. They're gonna be doing the most of the damage to Archelodon, so I shouldn't have to worry about using beat up. And because most of them are special attackers, it's going to be really, really hard to like do the beat up strategy because that raises his defenses, not special defenses. Could you imagine if it did both defenses? Bro. Yes, please. Let's go. But no, that's not what happens. Although it's really weird, right? The Assault Vest is supposed to up the special defenses of Pokemon by 50%. And it's just like, does it work? Does it not work? It's really, really weird how that functions sometimes. Iron Crown and Florgees. Okay. Ah, I see. Speed was heightened, and then he gets a boost because of his own thing. That's dope. Thank you, Symbiosis. You're most likely going to attack. Let's Terra onto that. Stomping. Yeah, why not? We'll double into that slot. Good thing. Oh no, Sucker Punch is gonna fail now. Well, that stinks. I didn't guess that, Cotton. That's okay, he's got double speed on me anyway. Yep, side spam, let's go. It's not gonna really, no. Did I Terra? No, I don't think so. Oh no, I did. Yep, never mind. This is gonna hurt. We're gonna go down, boys. Don't matter. His expanding force is broken. Psychic Punch gonna fail as psychic terrain. Here comes expanding force. Double KO. I hate that move so much. I hate it so much. Okay. But I can't do anything about it, so I'm not going to worry about it. Out comes Rotom. And Archelodon. I can't even Terra Steel here just because... No, I can't use Shadow Ball because here comes Hatterini, or not Hatterini, but Entity with its Follow Me bonus. So we're just going to do this and hopefully lower down the attack. Oh, Helping Hand makes it... Oh, Jesus, oh no. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna go down 2 turns. 4-0. Oh, I didn't get 4-0. Let's go. I'm going to. I'm definitely gonna get 4-0. There's no way. But here. Suck on this. Snarl. Let's lower down your special attack. I don't think it's really gonna do a whole lot, but I'm gonna do it again. God. I need to get my Pokemon ready. Oh, I live with 5 HP. Let's go. That minus is... Here, have another minus. Have another minus. It doesn't matter, though. Psychic terrain. Jeez. Oh, man. We're out of here. We're not... I almost knocked out them, but, yeah. Nope. Not enough. I got swept. That's embarrassing. But what can you do, man? Like, you either have to deal with size spam with expanding force, or you have to deal with trick room, and it's really, really hard to deal with both at the moment. It's like you can only focus on one, you can't focus on the other. It's really, really hard to do both at the same time. So it is what it is. Hopefully we don't have to come up with another expanding force, and then let's see if we can go from there, right? Let's go. Okay, we've got Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, Water Ogerpon, Rillaboom, King Gambit, and Gouging Fire. Okay. I think walking in with these two would be fun. It would. No, I'm neutral to fire, but I do a lot of damage to Gouging Fire this way, so I should be okay for the most part. With King Gambit, though, I do have to be very careful. Let's bring in Rotom, and I kind of want to bring in an Intimidator, but if I do the wrong one, it's going to be very, very bad. I'm going to do Arcanine because he can do extreme speed. Now, Chien-Pao isn't in the... He's not in the equation. I mean, he's got Chien-Pao, so maybe that'll work in my favor. Maybe. Like, anyone outside of other Chien-Paos with the Sword of Ruin ability are affected by it. So if 2 of them are on the field at the same time, everyone just loses their defenses by like 50%. Just insane. It would make it so you can knock people out, but it's just, Jesus. Fluttermane and Rillaboom versus Archie and Mousehold. Okay, let's go ahead and do Snarl for the Fluttermane, and I'm gonna just protect on the Mousehold because that's where Fake Out's gonna go, most likely. Yep, see? Moonblast. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good hit. It's not the best, but here comes Snarl. Gonna lower down your defenses or your special attack one stage. Here we go, and let's hit Rillaboom with the double. Let's Super Fang him and Body Press him. Let's do that. That might be fun. Withdraw the Fluttermane. It's a good call. Good call on me. I don't know about them. Good call on me. I didn't focus on that Pokemon at all. Gotcha Fire comes in. Protosynthesis activates with the booster energy, and speed was heightened. Okay, so he's faster than I am. Super Fang. Bop. Body Press. Oh. One hammer. On the Mousehold does do a lot of damage, and I take out this Rillaboom not only from the recoil, but from the helmet. And I'm just gonna get a little bit of HP back. Thank you. Out comes Arcanine. In comes Fluttermane. Intimidate, drop in, Gouging Fire's attack by 1 stage. Let's Snarl again. And I'm gonna Rock Slide. Gouging Fire might be faster than I am, but I don't think he can really KO me with anything that he's got. Burning Bulwark, man. Don't use Protect. Burning Bulwark. Same thing. Does the exact same thing. I'm just gonna say that. Rock Slide misses. Gouging Fire will hit the Fluttermane. That's a lot of damage. Snarl. We're just gonna lower that special attack on the Fluttermane even further. We'll do it again, and I'm just gonna Rock Slide. So what is your plan now? Withdraw the Fluttermane. Good call. Ogerpon. Water. Howl. There's the +1 to attack on both. Okay. I believe they still have... Do they still have Rillaboom in the back? They don't. No, he's knocked out. Okay. Let's go ahead and body press the Gouging Fire. I'm going to Terra and continue. I just need to change Arcanine's typing so now he's not affected by Ogerpon. Because Ivy Cudgel's going to do a whole lot of damage, and it means like he could still do that damage anyway, but I just want to make it less effective. Okay, Protect. Again, Burning Bulwark. Use that. There should be no reason not to. It's the same thing. And that's coming from someone that made that mistake. Like, I have Protect over Burning Bulwark. It protects you, but if they make contact, it burns them. That is the best thing to use. Like this, that would have burned Archie. I still don't know how Body Press is supposed to work, but it might work the same way. I'm not 100% sure on that. Dragon Pulse on the Gouging Fire, and I'm just gonna go right for the Rock Slide. He double protected. He can't do any more protects this turn. And unfortunately, I am choiced on Arcanine, and I have an Assault Vest, so I can't. Hallow goes off. +2 on the Ogerpon. Rock Slide. Gouging Fire goes down. Lynch? Nope. Horn Leech does get onto Arcanine, does a lot of damage. That's a lot of healing. Jesus. That's what happens when you get a +2 or maybe just a +1. Dragon Pulse on the Ogerpon. Out comes Fluttermane. And out comes Rotom. Body Press and Shadow Ball. Out comes the Terra. Goes to the Fluttermane. Terra Fairy. Okay. Spiky Shield. That's gonna hurt Archie quite a bit. Here comes the Moonblast. Goes right to Archie. Archie goes down. That's okay, because the Shadow Ball goes right into Fluttermane, and this should get the KO. And Fluttermane goes down. Down to 1 each. I'm at full HP. They're not. 1 leech. Oh, never mind. We're just not going to talk about that. Man, so close on that one. I've only got like completely decimated once. Everything else has been half. Or just 1. Still, that stinks. No, man. All right, next match. Let's go. Okay, we've got Tornadus, Gastrodon, Cresselia, Urshifu, Golden Go, and Roaring Moon. Oh boy. So I don't really have, like, I have counters. Just depends on how I want to act on those counters. Let's go Chien-Pao, Landorus, Archelodon, and let's go Rotom. I would bring in like Arcanine and maybe Mousehold, but I don't think that's going to be like the best bet for my team. I don't have Taunt, so I'm not going to really stop Cresselia from doing anything. What I would like to do is just apply pressure right off the bat. And because I'm not using Tailwind myself, makes it kind of interesting and hard. So we have Urshifu on their side, which is Single Strike and the Tornadus, versus Chien-Pao and Landorus. Okay, so with our Chien-Pao, we do have a couple options here. What I would like to do is Sacred Sword, but I think getting rid of... Actually, no. We are going to hit the Urshifu. And we're going to do that because Tornadus is going to get whatever moves he's going to get off, and I can't stop him. So what I'm going to do is try to go for the flinch, because I will go first, I think. Tailwind goes off, doubles the speed of the Urshifu, so he's definitely going to go first. I only have half. U-turn over to the Chien-Pao. That is a 1-hit KO with a crit. Now, not everything is a crit, but honestly, that should not have worked. That must be banded. Out comes the Gastrodon. And we'll just go ahead and do the Rock Slide. And leftovers on the Gastrodon. Bring out Archelodon. And let's go ahead and Snarl. And retreat to bring out Rotom. So that Ice Beam doesn't do a whole lot. Plus I save on the Intimidate. Tornado is going to protect. I'm okay with that. Snarl. Misses Tornadus, but it is going to hit the Gastrodon, unless it misses. And it does. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my Lanta, what is this RNG right now? So we're going to go with Snarl to keep up the pressure for Gastrodon. We do not want it to be able to do damage. So we're going to Thunderbolt the Tornadus, which is going to get swapped out up here, which is good. Out comes the Urshifu. So Snarl comes in. That's going to do a little bit of damage. It's going to hit Urshifu. So if that is a Focus Sash, it's not going to have it. I don't know if it was sashed or if it was anything else, but Urshifuka does go down to a full frontal bolt. Archie's going to get drowsy because of Yawn. And Gastrodon is just going to get a little bit more HP due to the leftovers. Now, I'm probably going to leave... him alone, honestly. I need to see if they've used their Terra. Protosenses activates on their Roaring Moon. Attack was heightened. They did not use their Terra. I haven't used mine either. So let's swap to Landorus. And I'm going to Thunderbolt the Roaring Moon. It's going to do very little damage, but I'm locked into Thunderbolt, so I can't do anything. I'm doing this to lower down Roaring Moon's attack one stage. I know that it puts him into a really rough spot with the Ice Beam, but with the Snarl lowering down his attack, or special attack, I'm hoping that'll make it so I can survive, even though that I'm ×4 weak to it. Out comes... Ooh, okay. So it was a good call to switch, because that is a Terra Ground Earthquake that's going to come out. Break it, swipe. It's a little bit of damage, but both my Pokemon are flying. Thunderbolt does not affect Roaring Moon now. Yawn. Okay. Team. Let's attack on the Roaring Moon, and I'm going to swap over to Archie. Need to get him out so I can swap his attacks. Because Thunderbolt's not going to do anything to those two, and I need it to. Let's make it ×4 to ×2. So now I'm hoping Snarl has done its job for the most part. Terra Blast. Their Tailwind is gone. Right into that Roaring Moon. Does about half. A little more than half. Freaking swipe. Drops the attack on both, but it also raises defense for Archie. Yawn comes out, but it failed because it was for the Landorus. Let's go ahead. I'm going to swap again. Going to apply pressure on the Roaring Moon. Now, you guys will have to let me know in the comments. I'm going to do some research after. Gastrodon swaps out, so that's good. Out comes Tornadus. It's going to go with the Tailwind next turn. But you guys have to let me know what happens with Body Press if I have any like negative stats, like attack. Super effective. Stamina boost. This dude's bulky. Body Press. Right into Roaring Moon. Down he goes. So now it's 3v2, my 3 to his 2. It's just Gastrodon and Tornadus. I'm going to get myself set up to do Shadow Ball. And I'm going to Snarl to lower down the damage of Gastrodon. Leak Windstorm. Very little on both. Very little on both. Drops the speed. Increases the defense. Snarl. It's going to do very little damage. That doesn't matter because I'm going to lower down special attack, which is what I really want. Shadow Ball. right into the tornadoes. So now it's just a Gastrodon versus my 3 Pokemon. And with Shadow Ball is selected, I can now hit this Pokemon no problem. Ooh. Granted, this Pokemon has not been hit with a ton, but it's going to get hit with everything now because it can't do anything. And I'm going to body press it because I have a +3 or +4 defense now. Body press. Bop. That's a lot. Shadow Ball. That's also a lot. Earth Power. And I'm okay with doing these just because of the fact of Rotom's out there. Gastrodon could recover, but I'm hoping I do a lot more damage. Because now he can only do Ice Beam. He can do it to the Landorus, which is, it's okay, but he can't do anything else. So I'm just going to go straight for the Terra Blast, because why not? So it has Protect, Ice Beam, Earth Power, and Yawn. Okay. Okay, no Recover. Ba-da-ba. And Landorus, wake up! Landorus, wake up. Come on. Wake up. Probably gonna go for the double protect. Oh, Landorus woke up. Never mind. No double protect. Here comes the Terra Blast. Right into this Pokemon. Oosh. No minuses in attack. Yes. We got one. That was a good fight. That was a really good fight. I wish I could play against that player again. Wish I could play everyone again. Like, hey, Game Freak, add a best of 3 feature into the game. Ranked best of 3. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Everyone else could do best of 3s. Come on. You could program that in. I'm probably not sure, but we're just going to say it anyway. All right, next match. Okay. Oh, well, yay. All right, so we got Iron Crown, Tornadus, Indeedee, Gallade, Landorus Eye, and Arachnoid, I think his name. Very cool looking Pokemons. Water Electric, just kind of like Rotom is, but he has access to something else. I don't know what that is though, so it's going to be very interesting to see it be played on the field. So question is what I'm going to do with this setup, because I am absolutely screwed. I don't want to do that. Let's do these two. I resist and do damage. I could do this too. Would that be beneficial at all? Yeah, let's do that. Let's open up with that and then go into Chi and Pow to switch into after I get them all set up, and then let's go here. No one on that side has Defiant or Competitive, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I'm definitely seeing where a lot of my team's faults are, which is why we're going to be making changes to the team in like 1 or 2 videos. It depends on what I get ready for the changes that I want, and it's going to take a little bit to get them done. So Indeedee, Iron Crown. So start off with the combo. That's dope. Just start us off that way. And the booster energy goes for special attack. Let's go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the Snarl, and I'm going to protect because Mousehold's probably going to get hit first. Or Follow Mead is going to come in, and I don't want to have that. Yep, there's that. I don't want to beat up because that would have went over to them for sure. Expanding Force comes out. Not as effective as you would like it to be. Still good enough. Here comes the Snarl though. It's going to drop your guys' special attack. Now I want to know why this Iron Crown didn't do as much damage as the other one has. It's really, really interesting. We're going to Super Fang the Iron Crown. It's probably going to get redirected over to the Entity. Withdrew the Iron Crown completely. Okay, so we're going to drop Gallade, who's out here, who also knows Expanding Force, by the way. Shiny, let's go. Follow me. That's totally fine. Super Fang. Drops your health by half. Oh, Mousehole was hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Out comes Snarl. Misses the Entity, but will hit the Gallade. You, sir, have Covert Cloak. Interesting. You are Psychic Fighting. Let's do that, and I'm going to Protect. Out comes Terra. Goes straight for the Gallade. Terrifier. Why? Are you gonna Terra Blast? Probably, huh? Dragon Pulse. I'm on the Gallade. Not enough to KO, but he's not supposed to. Sacred Sword. That's a lot. Why'd you Terra Fire if you're gonna Sacred Sword? Trick Room is activated. Clear Amulet, that's why. Rock Slide, and I'm going to Terra Follow Me. That's what I'm going to do. I think you're going to use Sacred Sword into Arcanine, and that is a fighting type move. But if I do Terra Ghost Follow Me, that Sacred Sword doesn't go anywhere because it goes into a Ghost type Mousehole. Helping Hand. I think that's exactly what's happening. Follow Me. Could be Expanding Force. He does have it. Sacred Sword. Nope. Goes right into the Mousehold. Rock Slide. That's a double KO. So what two do you have in the back? I know Iron Crown's one of them. Arachnoid. Arachnid? I think it's the same thing. Yeah, we'll just have it directed over the Mousehold. Go that way. Liquidation. That's a lot. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Rock Slide. Arachnid faints. Expanding Force. That's also a lot. Oh. It disappeared, did it? Interesting. Out comes Chien Pao. Oh. Say it ain't so. It didn't protect. So I think this is the best choice. Okay, it does have protect. Let's try again. Trick Room is up, so yep, Sucker Punch. Yep, that's it. Okay. If they had like 1 to 2 more turns of that Psychic Surge, maybe, but it's really, really hard. Because like I don't know what other attacks that they had on that Pokemon, but they had to have one that wasn't Expanding Force in case if you do end up coming across a Dark Pokemon. But it was a really good close call. Absolutely close. That could have went 2 different ways. If they didn't protect that turn, it just attacked me. Although I think they are faster than Chien-Pao, so I probably would have gone first anyway. But it's kind of like one of those weird things. I think he steals Psychic. Let me double check that before we move on. If he steals Psychic, then I don't get why Dark type is super effective. Because I think Steel resists Dark. Let's see. Yeah, he's still Psychic. So maybe they don't resist Dark types? Psychic is 0.25. Ghost is 2. Nope, Dark is 2. So Steel must not do anything to it. Because Psychic is weak against Ghost. And Dark. Steel's weak against Ground. Yeah. Looks like Dark doesn't get resisted by Steel. So interesting. That's interesting to know. And that, ladies and gents, and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of the first tier series. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed 6 through 20, and we have 4 more to go. We have 105 fights to show off for you guys, and we're going to stop at 100, or maybe at 105 to make up for the 6 that you guys missed earlier this season. Regardless though, I'm hoping you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a like on the video if you did. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new or returning viewer, at least. And I'll see you all in the next tier video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.